Hey guys! If you watch my Final Fantasy videos, you already know I love housing. So today, I wanted to do something a little different and check out the housing system in Palia and share what I've learned so far. As soon as you enter the world of Palia, you'll do a short tutorial which will end in securing your plot of land. Since there's no room at the inn, Azura the innkeep will send you to a plot right outside of town where you can set up a tent. Here you'll find Hodari the miner who instructs you to clear some debris. Once clear, Hodari will give you a work table to place down that will allow you to craft your tent. Now, you really only need to clear enough to be able to craft and fit the tent in, but I ended up clearing the entire plot. Back at the work table, you can craft your tent and place it where you'd like. There's definitely an easier interface to do this on, and I'll give you some more details on that in a moment, but for now, just watch me struggle. When the tutorial is over, Mayor Kenley will provide you with a blueprint to swap out your tent with a real house. You can take the blueprint and place it anywhere in your plot. Completing the build is as easy as contributing the materials required, setting your timer for 8 real-world hours, and waiting it out. 8 hours later, your house is done, and now you can use writs that you can purchase from City Hall and start to expand the land surrounding your plot and increasing your build limit. From the same register at City Hall, you can also purchase rooms and other add-ons to expand the house itself. These work similar to the original blueprint by dragging them out and connecting them with the yellow dots. Contribute the building materials and wait for the timer again, but thankfully these guys are only 6 real-world hours. Keep adding as much as you like within the building limit or as much as you can afford, and eventually your house will start looking something like this. To start really turning your house into a home, you're gonna want furniture. Tish is the local furniture crafter, and as such is the villager with the most furniture blueprints available. But other villagers have some skill level specific items too. As you level up your furniture making skill, more blueprints will unlock and be available to buy. Tish and other villagers will also send you mail to let you know when new items are available in the store. In addition to the furniture making guild store you access when talking to Tish, she also runs the local village furniture shop. Here you'll find items on display that you can purchase right off the shelf, no crafting necessary. At the start of every in-game day cycle, the items will refresh and new furniture will be available. Keep in mind, most of these items will have a discoverable blueprint, but if you haven't unlocked them yet, you want to save time, or you're just feeling rich, this is the place to be. The register on the front desk also has some crafting materials available, as well as wallpaper and flooring options. Any blueprints you've bought from the store will show up here on your work table for you to craft and are grouped by the set they belong to, like ranch house or log cabin. Items you've already gathered materials for will show as ready to craft, and a green check mark will show on items you've previously crafted. When crafting a new item, you'll be presented with 3 little thought bubbles with an item in each from the same set that you can learn. You can check your progress on the sets by going to your Accomplishments tab in the character screen and scrolling to the furniture sets. Completing some accomplishments will even unlock more items. Occasionally, you'll also receive mail containing furniture as a thank you gift from some of the villagers for completing quests and tasks for them. And sometimes bugs make good pets too. By now, you've seen me place buildings down using both of the housing menus, but I wanted to give you a slightly closer look at the controls in the UI. In the bird's eye view or H menu, you can easily move your outdoor furniture and reconfigure your house by picking up the entire thing, or even individual sections. Moving each section doesn't require you to wait for the timer again, and you can even move these parts while the building is in process. Clicking on the pen and paper will allow you to edit the windows and the interior door frames. You can do this for each section. When we head inside, the H menu is still available to change windows and doors, but pressing Ctrl opens another menu that's better suited for the indoor space. You can also enter this edit mode by selecting a housing item on your inventory bar and clicking to place it. On the grid, yellow lines meet to indicate the center of an item or the room itself to help you line things up. And with the grid toggled on, items will snap while moving. And you can also hold Alt to lock them along the axis. If free placement is more your style, or you like to go back and forth, pressing Z will turn the grid off and allow for smooth, free movement. One of my favorite parts of this housing system so far is that ceiling lights and chandeliers can be moved the exact same way. You can also hang them from the beams in the main rooms, and I think that's pretty neat. Changing wallpaper and flooring is easier selecting it from your inventory bar, pointing, and clicking. You only need to buy them once, and you can place it as much as you like. To remove them, enter the housing mode with Ctrl, walk up to them and press G. These won't be destroyed or consumed upon removal either, so you can use them elsewhere later. While some items might be called outdoor items, you can definitely bring many of them in if you choose. There are some restrictions, like this gate and its matching fence, but there aren't many of them, and you can also take indoor items outdoors. So you have your house decorated, you want to do more, or maybe you want a space for your crafting and the workstations are kind of killing the vibe. Well, Palia lets you have more than one housing slot on the same plot. You can unlock and access additional slots by going to the bird's eye housing menu, and at the drop down at the top of the screen, select New Slot. Kick your visitors out and you'll be left with a blank slate. These plots share a few things which is really nice for quality of life, like the land you've cleared on one plot will be reflected on the rest, shared the storage boxes, and those plot expansions you've purchased will also be unlocked. If you want even more space, you can buy additional plots for 50k gold. Adding new plots will also complete accomplishments, which will reward you by unlocking even more furniture items from places like the City Hall store. So far, housing in Palia has been a lot of fun. It's been really neat to check out a housing system that's so different to what I spend most of my time playing. Do you guys think you'll check it out? Let me know down below. Thanks for staying with me, and as always, happy housing!